what's up guys, gals, and everyone else? So today I had the idea to show you all how I go about building a workout. So I devised a plan to keep it organized and controlled, and I like to write everything out so that I know what I'm doing and I can look back on it later and see how I can kind of manipulate it and make it better. So what I built in this handy dandy notebook right here, what I built are some kind of little spreadsheet things that'll help you keep it organized. So just to give you a walkthrough of how this is happening, the first thing that I have is this kind of regimen rubric right here that I'll show you all, and then this is the actual somewhat spreadsheet that I'm saying about. So I have all of these printed off here. I've got about a month's supply made up. I keep those all pinned together like that. And then so as I get ready to make my workout for the day, I'll take the rubric out and that spreadsheet, and then I kind of start writing my stuff down. I'll have to walk you through this, how this is working. After I finish the workout, I can put them in this backside here where this red one is, and I have them all kept so that I can go back and see, like this workout for say. I have the date up here. It's from January 3rd of 2020. So that's kind of when I started doing this program that I'm on right here. But I have January 3rd, May 13th, May 16th, May 19th. So I was going at about a 3-day period there. This one's the June 23rd. This is June 26th. This is on the 30th. This one's July 8th, getting here recent. July 10th, which was a couple days ago, might have even been, that was last Friday. So today being the 13th, I'm about to create my new one for today. So let me get this bundled back up. I'm OCD, so I have to keep everything together or else I'll just freak out. So got that pinned back up. So that's kind of how I organize the binder. I got new workout pages, old workout pages, and then this right here, that's my 3-month guide right there. So this right here, I need to be talking to the publishing company. I've already talked to a bunch of them and got it figured out. I'm searching for the best price that I can find, but this right here, I'm trying to get it up on Amazon and get some copies sold before August. That was my goal. I wanted to be published by August. So speaking on that right quick, I'm actually going in tomorrow to my local newspaper, and I'm talking with the lady, the editor, of how I can start writing a health and fitness article. Now, looking towards me going to college and earning that journalism degree, what I offered her was kind of some prerequisite articles that I can give her and kind of get some reviews on, to see if I really do like writing and see if it can be an outlet for me. So I'm gonna work on getting published, and that's how I'm gonna try and get myself established, is basically looking over information, trying and experimenting with it, and then giving the review to you all. So that's what the goal was here. But just a rundown, here's how you would set up one of these pages. So this is what it's going to look like. I do have a transverse side, because these ones I was starting to make them just as demographics so that I could show people whichever side that you would prefer. They pretty much have the same kind of content on it. This one was for a guy that I was making up, kind of the same similar outline that he wanted as I did. So first things first though, we got this top left hand is just for you to write in your goals. So goals for today. What do I want to accomplish today? Well, I've been telling a lot of people that I'm wanting to start eating right. I want to get my nutrition in plan, and I want to get my body back in top shape. So I'm still extremely athletic. I'm still looking extremely aesthetic. Still look really good and everything, but I just don't feel right. Like when I move, I just feel like my arms are in the wrong spot and like my muscles aren't working together. It just feels like they're off a little bit. So I'm trying to get that corrected. I'm restarting over. I'm doing more of a deload process, lightweight, more repetitions, but not really just excessive. I'm just going to where it feels good. So I'd like to start off, I write my 1, 2, 3, write my goals right here. So number 1 is going to be good nutrition. And then this just kind of reminds me, like throughout the day, as I'm looking at this page, I need to remember, hey, like we're on this goal, we're trying to eat good today, so when something comes up, give it the thumbs up or thumbs down, okay? Number 2 is just feel good, okay? I'm not really going for much. I just want to feel good again. You know, if I have to run up the stairs, I want to be able to run up the stairs as fast as possible and not be out of breath at the end of it. And I don't want my legs and knees to hurt. I just want to run up the stairs and feel good about it, okay? So, feel good. And these aren't really goals that you can necessarily put a pinpoint benchmark on and be like achievement, but it's just you'll know they're personal goals for you, okay? So good nutrition, feel good. My third goal, I don't really know yet. I don't really know what I'm gonna go with, but I'll come back to it here. Right here in the middle, what I have is the grades. I got my logo there. Hope that's pretty cool. Then I have grades. So what I do is for my goals, I'll basically, at the end of the day, I'll grade myself, okay? Because I'm really passionate about improvement and I want to get better every single day, okay? So let's say, well, for example, today I had some pizza. I had half a pizza and I've had peanut butter toast. So far I'm on the right track and I would put that as like a B+. Now, it could be better, could be worse. I mean, chicken, rice, salad, that kind of stuff would be an A+++. Depending on what I'm doing though. And I made this kind of post earlier that you really have to match up your nutrition to what you're doing throughout your day. So far I'm on the right track. The feel good, I felt pretty good today. You know, I haven't really turned one way or another and kind of noticed anything. So today's going pretty good. Your top right hand corner, you have date, time, location. So today, July 13th of 2020. The time is 2:45. And location, I'm just gonna put home gym. I'm gonna be lifting down in my basement, so. But I'm actually gonna get outside and get some cool video put up today. I've got a pretty cool idea for a video. You need to go watch it. So, in the middle here, I had kind of this is my own personal worksheet. So I had my phases drawn up here, phase 1 through 4, and I had my nutritional breakdowns. I have them erased because they weren't going to make much sense, but I have those so that you can kind of have your nutrition plan on here so that you can see it. I needed that reminder for my top goal to see my nutrition. I needed to see it here just so I could have it drawn out. I need to actually physically see it. So that helps me out a lot. At the end of the day, I guess we'll skip down here. There's your workout and then your diet journal. So I'm gonna fill in my diet journal right here with what I had. And it doesn't have to be very specific. 1/2 pizza and PB toast with honey. So, and you can even write times in here. Pre-workout meal. And then I'm gonna even draw up into here. So, I had my half pizza on here. So that's what I ate kind of for like a lunch. I had half a pizza. So that's what I had, that's what I got wrote down. And then later on when I look over this, I'll be able to go in and by having it identified, I can draw in what my fats and all these were. I don't like doing it as I go because I don't like the calorie counting. You get lost with it. I don't really prefer it. It is a good way of doing it, but just not for me. And then I have my pre-workout meal is the peanut butter toast with honey. And put a Y, so there's that. So that's my pre-workout meal that I'm about to have. My intra-workout is like as I'm doing my workout. So since I'm about to get that started, I had my bottle and my pre-workout that I was about to get mixed up right here. Because your pre-workout, you're trying to take it, anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes prior to your workout. So kind of while I'm drawing this up, I'll be able to get this in me and kind of get it somewhat digested, and the chemical and vitamins, minerals in there will have time to kind of get cooking. So we're gonna sip on this while we're sitting here, kind of finishing this up. And I just put 1 scoop in here. So make sure, I had someone comment on here like, oh, I took 2 scoops and I started feeling weird. So the suggested use, if you read right here on the back, guys, they're on every product. If not, I wouldn't choose them as a product. Your product needs to have warning labels. They're not to scare you, they're to protect you. So it says, suggested use, take 1 serving, which is 1 scoop of C4 Sport mixed with 6 to 8 fluid ounces of water 20 to 30 minutes before training. During your workout, it is recommended that you drink plenty of water. Okay? So please read those labels and please follow them completely. So, back to my diet now. This is where I'll put all my supplementation. I do a little bracket and put my intra-workout. So I have my C4 pre-workout. Then I've got my BCAAs from Extend. I have those right here. So let's get these stacked up. This is kind of the stack that I'm working with. C4, Extend BCAAs, and then creatine as well. The C4 Cellucort does have some creatine in there. I substitute a little bit extra. Still staying within my daily limit. I take about 1 scoop of this, which it says is that 5 grams. So typically throughout the day, I'm trying to get about 6.5 grams of creatine. So putting that in there. Now I've got my whole workout set up right there with my supplementation put in. Post-workout, I have my protein mix. I have another blender bottle full of the protein mix. I do 1 scoop of protein. I'll show you guys what that is kind of later here. I'll do a whole post about my stack, what I'm doing, but they're all geared towards my goals, okay? So you get your diet journal put in there. That's just what I've ate so far today. And then how we're gonna start building a workout is from this rubric. Now it looks like there's a bunch of nonsense on here, but it's actually really easy. So today, my chest is really sore. Right in here, that muscle groups, because I did flies the other day, it's pretty sore. So what I want to do is get that stretched out, because there's obviously lactic acid in there that needs to be worked and moved around so that my muscles can regrow and reheal and all that stuff. So to stretch out, as a warm-up, I'm going to do a few sets of push-ups. So I'll write in here, warm-up, 3 sets, push-ups. And how I was talking to a kid yesterday, well not yesterday, 2 days ago, about how you set your sets and reps and how you're going to do those ranges. So you don't necessarily want to do 3 sets of 8, 3 sets of 8, and 4 sets of 10, that kind of stuff. I set mine up as 3 sets to 8 to 10, or just feel good. So for here, I'm doing 3 sets of push-ups. I switch the grips up. We'll do an inside, we'll do a wide grip, we might do triangles, we could do 1-arm push-ups. I'm not good at those, but you see what I'm saying? You can mix it up a little bit, but get it notified here is what you're doing. Then from there, I think what I'm gonna try and do, I wanna hit some traps, some trapezius, and then I wanna get a leg workout in. So we might as well go from there to shrugs and see how you'll kind of draw this up. Is like if I'm looking for a shrugs workout, which this one might not include it because I made this a while ago, but we could have an upright row as well, which would also work. So let me see if I can find one of those right quick. I don't actually see it on here, so I'm gonna have to update this. But for example, like this is saying dumbbell row right here. I'll have to just do a complete photo of this probably. But A4, this is A. So what it's saying is you're doing, this sets your rep range. We're doing 4 sets, set of 15, set of 12, set of 10, set of 6. And then these are your workout selections. So if I was gonna do back A4, you would find A4 obviously, and then I have back right here, and it says T-bar row. So if I were to write right here A4, I know where to look on that rubric, okay? So that's how I'll begin setting up my workouts. However, since it wasn't exact, I'm gonna write in here upright row and put it in kind of quotation marks so that I'll know the difference between it. So you see how that's going? So we'll get some of those in. Then I will just throw in some barbell shrugs. Probably gonna get 3 sets. And downstairs I don't have as much weight, so it is kind of manipulated. Like I'm using a lighter amount of weight, probably not even close to even 60% of my max reps. So I'm probably using about 100 pounds to do these shrugs with. So that's like a 45 pound in each hand, basically is what I'm going for, you know. So we're doing 3 sets of 15 to 20. And that's kind of what that'll look like. So now I've got the upright row, which is you're holding the bar here and pulling it up to here. And then you've got barbell shrugs, which is pulling the barbell up like this. Then I'd like to get some dumbbell lat raises in because I just like that workout. I think it's a good exercise. So, for example, if I wanted to do 4 sets, 10, 10, 10 fail, it's looking exactly like B3 right here. Okay, so here's how you're finding that. Where would B3 be? You're finding B, and you're going 1, 2, 3. Okay, across from 3, and then shoulders, you see is that dumbbell lat raise. Dumbbell lat raise is what we're going for. Okay, so we have that in there, and then that already tells you what you need to be doing. B3, okay? And then that is pretty well all of shoulders that I'm gonna do, so I'm drawing a line there. And then I'm writing the legs because we're switching over to legs. Then for that, we're gonna go into, I wanna do a couple squats. I don't have anywhere the amount of weights that I would like, so it's a little bit kind of manipulated here. So we'll do squat. And I'm probably going to do 4 sets, 12 to 15, because it's going to be lightweight. I want to get a lot of volume in there. So squat, 4 by 12 to 15. And then I want to do leg extension, leg curl. We'll do both of those, and I'll write those in as a superset. We'll do probably about 4 sets, 10 each, and fail on the last. Okay? So, to put it, this is how I would draw in a superset. I'll be doing my squats, and then I want to do leg extension and leg curl. As soon as I finish up my leg, what do I start with? Leg extension, I'm going to immediately flip over and do my leg curl, and then I'll take my 1 minute rest, okay? So what a superset means is you're going to do one exercise immediately followed by a secondary exercise. Most times they hit relatively the same kind of compound group of muscles. They do not have to. You can literally go do bench press, supersetting that with squats, where it would be chest supersetted with legs. All the superset does is just kind of help you with timing and helps you keep your heart rate up so that you can keep working efficiently. So, a little bit of that there. Then I'd like to do a straight leg deadlift to stretch out my hamstrings, because my hamstrings are always getting tight. I'm only going to do about 3 sets of 10 with those, and we'll finish up with some stair calf raises. I like to do those 4 by fail. I don't have any amount. I could do 4 sets of 72. It doesn't matter at all to me. I just need to get my calves feeling good. I got to get them focusing on that stretch and then the contraction. I want to get them as long as possible, as short as possible. So that's all we're working with there, but that's what my workout's going to look like. Here's what my diet is going to look like today. As I eat supper, I'll fill it in there. Then I'll get all of this part filled out once I get my breakdowns, and then I'll grade myself on the end of the day. So that's how we go about building workouts. And that's what we're going to do today. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope that some of you might have learned something. Stay tuned. Next video or so that I'll be getting up is about the stack that I'm using and why I'm using it. Hope you guys will stay tuned and watch that as well. For now, I'm gonna drink on some of this, and then we're gonna go get a workout in. So love you guys, gals. Hope you have an amazing day. Stay awesome. Do something great today. Peace out.